Probably had them more often than you.
Yeah,
He's from my state. You know, I'd go to Fusion, I'd have one every time.
Why are you saying that? Like,
How do you think I maintain this excellent,
the brownie bod?
The brownie bod.
Bro, I have brownie bod, bro. You have like kale bod.
You should see me when I slouch over, man. I get a little bit of the.
You got brownie bag.
I get a little bit of the goot.
The goot.
All right, but no, we got the goot. Well, I guess I'm the goat.
Yo, this in-game die lit.
Yeah, we got
for Incineroar. That's so hard.
This matchup is terrifying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This character hits you a million times. It's Sheik. Get all that damage. And then eventually, none of it matters.
This matchup is one of those matchups, it's like, oh, well, Sheik wins because Incineroar doesn't get hit. But what if he does get a hit?
I can't pray.
Like, that's what happens.
Incineroar!
If he does get a hit, you just lose.
Oh, yes, it's that what I'm talking about, the reverse, the pivot up tilts.
The good stuff.
It's that good shit.
Oh, there we go. Nice using that needle into a jab there.
Oh, narrowly able to get the
that
shield.
Back throw might just do. Ooh,
that's the strongest knockback in the game. I believe Nessus has the strongest knockback growth. It might be the other way around. But like they each have the strongest of one knockback growth versus knockback. Point is, don't get back thrown by Incineroar at the ledge.
Oh yeah.
It might kill you, especially if your character is light as Sheik. I like the ledge trump attempt right there, knowing the angle of the Incineroar up B, but apparently not the angle of his own up B.
Unfortunate SG there, but Webb getting right back into it, trying to put KGP off stage here. Not really tempted to fight this Incineroar in the neutral state. Instead, looking for a confirm here with the start early. Oh, KGP looking for that side B from ledge, and Webb's not going to let that happen. Nice little off air drag down into down smash. Ease this game right back up.
Yo, he didn't care.
He just did it.
He just ate it, like literally, like
That's
right
what
like
this matchup is. It's like you have Sheik playing super calm, cool, calculated, and then Incineroar just has to do it. You have to get that big read to open up that neutral state, and you've already found 56% off of those couple hits. KGP just waiting for that one mistake to come out from Webb. Albeit, that doesn't happen very often, so you've got to play very patient and very carefully here.
Shout out
Really
to
accepting you're
Sakurai.
gonna take a lot of damage.
Shout out to Sakurai. You know, both their playstyles fit their fit their personality so well. Sheik, the ninja, calm, calculated, able to get all this damage. Incineroar, wrestler, you know, just able to just like, you know, hit you in the beef.
Yeah.
Make you wish you were never born.
Yeah, this is definitely a full. Oh my gosh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Webb going all the way out there, but still neither player losing their stocks.
I think he went all the way out there because he knew that Incineroar had to go that low. He knew he had to lariat first, or side or whip first, my mistake, to be able to go that low and then upbeat back. Because if he jumped and upbeat, he didn't have a jump. If he upbeat first, the angle wouldn't have been enough to make it back to the ledge. So he knew he had to go low first. That's why WebbJP went down there, because he knew that he had to go there.
Exactly. WebbJP definitely knows this matchup. Ooh, needle into bouncing fish. The classic is going to do it. The stock count even up right now. Basically, the trend we're seeing from this game is KGP does a nice little two-piece at the beginning of the stock. Kind of runs through it, takes the stock first, but Webb's definitely got to be careful here. If he wants to close this one out, he's got to find those combos first and not give KGP such a free time landing in this neutral state.
He did give him a free punish, though, with that missed revenge. Oh, no, this is not good right now. This is going to be another reset. Oh, but actually able to get the Alolan Whip, get that clean damage right back off the level. Oh, no space at tilt. Actually jumping back with the back air instead, but still we're going to get ourselves a down tilt. Nothing doing, actually not even waiting for the ledge trap. My predictions have been off 2 for 2, and WebbJP able to bring this one back yet again. Only about not even a 10% differential. Now switch that back to a 5. Can I get a 20 Momo? And that's going to be another back air off of the whipped upbeat, but committing just a little too far.
Too far out there using that up. He didn't make it back though. Webb looking for a confirm to put KGP back off stage, and now KGP has all this rage in the middle of the stage against Sheik. One opening that could be it for both of these players. KGP looking for this opening for against Webb at the ledge. Oh! Yep. A little too overzealous with that F to that ledge, and Webb makes it back with the needle into up smash, taking that first game of the set.
Poised. Needles. Up smash. Big cat character. Voiced by Chris Pratt in upcoming movie.
Adjectives.
Adjectives.
Verbs.
Verbs.
Nouns.
Pronouns.
Synonyms.
Adverbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Poised. Honestly. Seriously, though, big character. Honestly, going to be able to get a nice, easy needle confirm right there, especially off of the top. So, yeah. Very good stuff coming out from WebbJP right now. Not showing no fear to the big cat. honestly, doesn't think about the fact that he can die at extremely low percents or whatever. Says, I know what my character is capable as well. I'm going to be able to play the long game. I'm just going to throw out my moves. I'm going to be able to get my damage in. I'm not thinking about this character's revenge factor. I'm thinking about it just enough to the point where it doesn't become overwhelming and I play too scared around the game plan, because that is also what Incineroar wants.
Oh yeah, that's the thing that the Incineroar thrives off, of that fear factor. And if Webb is able to not play and get inside of his own head and play his game, he'll be fine. As we saw last game, as we're seeing here now, Webb, even if he takes a lot of damage from this Incineroar, he's fine. He finds these edge guards, he finds these situations so consistently that KGP is just simply struggling to keep up.
Yeah. Literally and metaphorically, going to go real low for that one again. I don't blame him, able to keep the edge guard onslaught going. Any chance where I can just keep hitting this character to stop him from hitting me is what I'm going to do, my friend. Because you know once you reset that neutral, it's going to suddenly become just a little bit scarier for Sheik. Because this character can hit you a million times, do all this crazy damage. None of it's going to matter against the character who only has to hit you 3 times.
Oh, I will find that.
Oh,
Oh, there we
bad.
go. The needle, late needles into Bounty Fish, still connecting. Webb playing very clean right now.
That was so good, honestly. Just really stuffed out the jump beautifully and just really paid attention to Incineroar's options while maintaining just sound enough of a distance where he doesn't have to deal with him in the beef.
That's the hardest thing about this matchup for Incineroar, definitely, is, like, obviously that side B does KO relatively early, right? It's just like making yourself open during that command grab and then trying to approach him. You go like, you're literally opening your arms like, hit me please with the needles. But then if you land it, you get something like that where you obliterate someone's stock at 76% and you've already evened up, but now you've got revenge and it just goes all downhill from here.
Already hit him out of it. There you go, Darkest Lariat. That's going to be a big wave right there. Let's get a couple forwarders. One to the up air and to the back air. 42%. Nice, easy peasy. Not going to be able to get all that damage back. Actually messing up the timing and going for the up toss instead. Now we're just like fighting in the beef right now. You don't want to do that too much with Incineroar against Sheik, because Sheik will win that battle 9 times out of 10, my friend.
Oh,
the frame data
no.
is far superior.
No tech, that's unfortunate. I think KGP is not going to make that back, as he said down the last stock of game 2. Webb taking full advantage of that offstage game. KGP, he's been finding all the right side pieces at the right time, right, to obliterate the stocks and make this game close. It's just playing in that disadvantage and making those right calls. You know, it's keeping this game even closer. It's what you need. That's a call-out. He's been finding those call-outs in those situations. He's definitely been able to keeping it close. But Webb is just playing ever so slightly better with his combo game, is sending KGP off before he can have an answer to call back.
This is really the kind of matchup where if you're going to play Sheik against Incineroar, if you're the Sheik player, you really need to remember the fact that you are playing a platform fighter. And you know what I mean. Like, you're playing a platform fighter right now. You got to take advantage of these platforms. You got to take advantage of the Y-axis. You know, why play neutral against the character who only has to hit you 3 times in order to take your stock, basically, when you have to hit them a million? You just play around that, you know, like get the character to do some whips, because you're going to be able to whip punish probably a little bit better than they can in the beefy situations. So, as a result, though, I mean, the percentage is almost even. I mean, the stocks certainly are. So, despite, you know, the damage tacked on the part of WebbJP, you know, KGP is slowly but surely bringing this one back.
Oh!
Good tech roll. That was really scary.
Nice roll in to avoid that. KGP still hanging on. Nice use of that Nair out of shield to send Webb off stage once again. Oh, catches that jump. Getting a little too overconfident. And there we go. KGP brings us back, evening up the game count 1-1 in his favor.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Good weight right there. It's scary because, you know, like Sheik's up B's got like such a ridiculous amount of like invulnerability frames. So I think it's something like 30 up to the 40s maybe. So obviously you can't F-tilt that in most situations, but, you know, going for broke right there with a pretty low lag move. F-tilt, you know, you space that right with the tip, it's going to be able to do it. KGP is doing a pretty good job at resource management, I gotta say. You know, that was the first time we've ever seen F-tilt kill in that situation. That was the first time I think we saw KGP go for it, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, the last game when he went for it, he got hard called out.
Oh, never mind then.
You know, with the needles into up smash, right? So it's definitely a commitment. I mean, it's a low commitment, if anything, because, like, you know, against most characters, a low commitment. It's literally just, it's as strong as an F smash. You see, you know, and it obliterates your stock as you see. But it still is a commitment against a character like Sheik.
Yeah.
You have to be willing to risk that, and you're able to catch the jump at the perfect time. And that's what you need to do in this matchup. If you're able to catch Sheik lacking in those perfect moments, you'll be able to win basically every time.
Now we are running ourselves off to Battlefield this time around. I do not blame WebbJP for counterpicking to this stage. So far, it's working out for him pretty hard. No damage taken on the part of the Sheik player just yet. And I can understand why you'd want to go here. I mean, there's anything that Sheik is going to be good at in this matchup, it is definitely going to be keeping Incineroar in the air, not letting him play the game for as long as possible, trying to overwhelm him. And with that top platform there, it's going to make his landings just that much more slightly linear against a character like Sheik for sure. So Sheik's not going to suffer from that as much considering her general mobility. Plus the fact that Sheik will be able to get some pretty crazy drag down combos on these platforms as well as potential roofs. Nope, not going for it that time around.
There you go, nice find that side B there. KGP makes it back to ledge, but still WebbJP once again in the driver's seat. 162% on this Incineroar, looking to close to the stock. The jab, needle into bouncing fish is going to do it. Very good stuff, and now WebbJP reclaims that lead once again. Wow, I mean, this is what we're seeing every game go at this point, right? Like, Webb is absolutely dominating with his damage from these combos. KGP just is waiting for it to pick up at this point, but now Webb is really giving him the chance to, right? He's not backing off, he's not getting... Oh my gosh, he jumps into it again.
That like hit her in the ankles.
You're getting way too confident jumping from ledge though every time. You just gotta take it easy. Not everything needs to be a combo extension, man.
No, sometimes just like the 1-2 pieces is all you really need, my friend. I mean, it's important to know to not always go for the true stuff, but then sometimes it's better to know when like it's not worth it to try to get creative fancy with a combo, depending on what character you're fighting and what they can potentially do to you if you whiff. So
yeah.
Oh, needle hit, just right, tiny back hit of the up tilt going to launch him right back up and reset the scenario.
Oh my God!
God!
Are you serious?
Wow, that was situational awareness times 10.
That's what happens when you stop paying attention for the ever so slightly, for the slightest bit against a character like Incineroar. You get exploded at 53% on the top of the stage.
That's the kind of stuff he needs in this matchup. He needs the cheese factor. This is the character that's going to overwhelm you to pieces as the bouncing fish is going to take the stock. You need to have zero shame in being able to kill Sheik potentially in a couple of moves right now. Take advantage of that busted out of shield. Darkest Lariat on the shield just a little bit more. Go for those raw upbeats in neutral every now and again. It's worth it.
Most definitely. There we go. We're trying to find that side B, but now Webb finally finding his footing once again. Getting a nice little combo, 40%. See if we can push it on even more. Now to find those needles. KGP landing again with that nair. Oh! Okay, nah, Webb's not that thing again. Not again that time, right? Ooh. He's looking for those F-tilts. Nice catching with the grab. Forward throw not doing it just yet, but KGP looking dominant on this ledge right now. Webb struggling to find an answer, but he finally finds the answer he needs. And the armor saving him.
The reset was crazy. I thought for sure that was going to be an attack on the ledge on the part of WebbJP, but instead he drops ledge and forces WebbJP off the ledge, which counts as a re-grab. So he was able to get the weak hit of the up B on the rising way back up and then hit the nair to get that situation where he got the Alolan Whip in general. That was so big-brained on the part of KGP. I think it just made me sick.
Yeah, man, that was insane.
Wow.
Now KGP up 2 stocks to 1. Looking to make the upset over Mateo. What am I talking about? Upset over WebbJP.
They both start with a W.
I read his name on the bottom of the screen.
Except for, the fact that it's not a W and it's a reverse W, like upside down.
No, for Wombo.
you had it set to M for Mini. M for Mateo, W for Webb. Did you have it set to WebbJP? That's going to be a forwarder for sure. Clean damage, already 60% within the first couple seconds of this match for sure. Looking like KGP might be definitely poised to take. This would be an upset, technically.
It would be an upset, but the set count is actually in KGP's favor.
Is it really? I did not know that.
It's 1-0 in KGP's favor.
Really?
So it's something like he has the ability to definitely win this. He has won these before. But Webb has leveled up, per se, right? These two are definitely scrapping right now. Even down a game, Webb is still definitely fully in it, and he wants to take this win.
Hey, KGP, I will not lie to you, has got some pretty great wins in their heyday as well, excuse me. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see him take this, personally. But, I was just still, WebbJP is not an easy opponent to beat, especially with a character like Incineroar on top of that, But whatever, that's going to be a back air. Easy pick and another bouncing fish. That is something no matter what character you play, you all got to be doing that against Incineroar. You cannot be letting that character back to the screen and back to the ledge on the stage for free. That character doesn't have the hitbox activate properly, or really until they land with it, or if you get directly underneath them. If you have any type of ranged attack, like ranged F smash, ranged back air, like Sheik does in her back air, you want to hit Incineroar on the way down with that move.
Oh yeah.
If you're not doing it, you're just, what are you doing?
Oh no, catches the bounce pitch once again. Webb again getting way too comfortable jumping from the ledge there. And KGP calling it out. But now KGP under the ledge here. 98%, it's going to be hard to make this back against a character like Sheik. Finds that side B, that's going to be huge for him to make himself back into the center stage. Now you just need to find a way to open Webb up, finally find that your footing here to get some more damage up. The back throw is going to be huge. 3%, wait a minute. Webb just trying to find a way back in. There we go. Nice use of that roll to get away from that Incineroar. Up basically 60%, but relatively, I wouldn't say comfortable against an Incineroar.
Oh, certainly not. You can never afford to be comfortable against Incineroar unless you got yourself a hell of a stock lead. This character eats those stock leads for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, man. You know, 134, we're already approaching max rage territory, which in too many matchups doesn't even necessarily matter all too much, but in this one it certainly does, especially the character with the Alolan Whip move that'll kill you and all sorts of evil percents. One from the ledge will certainly take care of this Sheik right now, though we might not even have that situation arise. We're going to get the down tilt rising there from the ledge. Not going to do anything against the long invulnerability of Vanish. You're good. Not from center stage.
After not going to do it just yet, but now 104%. Web's got to be careful. He's almost in KO range for any move for Incineroar. Lasting up to confirm with the needles. That's so unfortunate. KGP might take advantage here, but finding the down tilt into up air instead. Webb putting KGP onto his last time. Possibly we're used to a game 5 right now.
Up air, not going to do it on Battlefield. That's another reason I feel like WebbJP decided to go to this stage. Not just the fact that the layout, I feel like, really helps out Sheik as the Alolan Whip's going to take the stock. I also feel like Sheik is going to mean nothing. That's going to kill you there no matter what. But I feel like off the top, especially with those high blast zones, you're going to live against Incineroar at least a little bit longer on a stage like this compared to some of the tinier ones. Like, imagine these two fighting on Smashville. Like, you know Sheik would never want to take Incineroar there.
Nope. Oh. There you go. 54% on KGP right now. Oh, Webb trying to keep him back. There we go. Nice combo, but KGP answering back with these landing up airs. Nice nair into back air. Goes off even further. Oh, unfortunately, not able to find that back air. That's going to be huge as KGP catches the up B teleport in with the F smash. KGP wins the set. That's a prize option. 3-1. Oh my God.